Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the House of Grim podcast. I'm your host, Grim Grimes, and my co host, as always, is.
Tampa, baby.
And tonight we have our special guest, the Global Flyer Drake from Pure Pro Wrestling, the
champion,
State Cruiserweight Champion. Welcome,
yeah.
man. Thank you for coming on. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Dude, I want to say, first and foremost, thanks for coming on the House of Grim podcast, bro. You are the first champion to grace our platform. So thank you for coming with your jewelry, brother.
Hey, of course, man. I'm glad y'all could have me on.
Go ahead, Dan Bab.
Well, I was just gonna just comment man, you're an up and coming shining star in this, man. Like you got some talent. And obviously got some talent, bro. You got the gold right there with you, man. And I see a lot of potential in you, bro. I see you going big places. You know what I mean? You got a very big future in this wrestling game, man. Yeah, you're gonna go big places, bro. You're able to even mix it up with, you know what I'm saying, anybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? I saw you in there with Alexander, you know what I'm saying? I seen him on 205 Live, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, bro, you're mixing up with some big names, you know what I'm saying? You're able to hold it down with them guys. You know what I mean? You got the title on you, you know what I mean? You a star, bro.
I appreciate that, bro. Anyone I'm in there with, I just try to hang with. No matter if it's the big dogs or the little ones, I'm going to still be me at the end of the day.
Right. Well, you doing it, man. You're doing just fine.
Sure.
Now you got your start with the Junior Grapplers. Can you speak to like how important that program is and what it meant for you?
Starting off, I was 12 years old, and it really just brought that inner voice and that like positivity and just that strength that I didn't know I had in me, and just it broke me out of my shell, really. So I'm glad I was able to start in the juniors.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, it wasn't really a cheat, but it was like, all right, I can learn a little bit more while I'm still young, or while I'm still like, my brain's still developing. Mm-hmm. So it just second nature to me.
All right.
I know Tank is another person that got their start in the Junior Grapplers. And Dan Bob here, he's like he said it before. If that program was around when he was a kid, it was like, you know, it would have been tailor made for him because he that was one thing he always wanted to do, but never was able to.
It was like, you know, the only time I ever seen anything about learning how to become a wrestler was when you'd watch WCW Monday Nitro. You know, during the Monday Night Wars, you know, they would show like the WCW power plant, you know, in like Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm like, man, I'm like 13, 14 years old, bro. How am I going to get money to travel that far? You know what I'm saying? But if I would have had a program, you know what I'm saying, like you guys got there, that you went to, I would have, you know, been able to do a lot better for myself. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have gotten in so much trouble as a kid. You know what I'm saying? That was my biggest things, you know what I'm saying, as a young teenager, man, growing up, I kept getting in trouble, getting arrested and whatnot. But wrestling, man, kept me out of trouble, you know what I mean? So if I was able to go to a Junior Grapplers program and learn how to wrestle or whatever, you know what I mean, I guarantee I wouldn't have been in the streets like that, you know what I mean? I would have been able to conduct myself better at school and not been so scared or whatever, and like in show and tell and things like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's awesome, man. It's, you know what I'm saying, that opportunity was there for you, you know what I mean?
Do you give back? Or you like go and help out the Junior Grapplers that are currently going through the program?
Yeah, I do. Anytime they need help, they come to me. Even if they don't know, like, I'm gonna be there to help. All it takes is one question, and I'm gonna give my best answer to it.
Awesome, man. It's good to see, like, you know, you like giving back to the program and stuff. Great.
Oh yeah.
Shows you a good dude, man.
Now, got coming up Retro Slam, where you'll be going up against James Alexander. Now, you beat this man for the title.
I did.
Are you pretty confident that you're going to beat him this time?
I am. I don't know if it's going to be the same 15 seconds. You know, it's my third.
I watched that match. It was a quick match. You knocked him out quick.
I did. That was my third time in the ring with him. and this will be the fourth. I'm down one. Maybe I can even out that score, and I'm pretty confident I will be.
I think you're gonna even it out, man. Because, like we went out to Bay City and checked out the test of strength. You were in there with Rohit Raju, and man, you guys were tearing down the house.
Oh yeah,
man,
awesome.
Yeah, you had the whole building on the edge of their seat, bro. Everybody was standing up. You know what I mean?
The
Like,
whole crowd was popping. Like at the end of that match, just fantastic.
And for the most part, bro, that's how all the fans are whenever you're in the ring. As soon as your music hits and you come out, as soon as everybody sees you, big pop, man. You get a very good reaction, bro. You know what I mean?
I always try to entertain, man. You know, just give back to the fans, because wrestling, it always meant everything to me. Like, it was my escape, for real. So I always try to be that escape, that entertainment. I try to be worth it, you know, for the people.
Right. A lot of the kids, man, they glam towards you a lot, you know, in the audience, man. A lot of the younger kids, man, and that's awesome. It gives kids growing up kind of like a role model in your local area, you know what I'm saying? And then I guarantee it, bro. Eventually, these kids, you know what I'm saying, that's coming to your souls, bro, are gonna see you in like TNA or see you on TV, bro. You know what I mean? You got that skill, bro. That talent. You're gonna go places. These kids are gonna be able to see that. So,
yeah.
Speaking of test of strength, that was at the Masonic Temple there in Bay City. Does that venue hold a special place in your heart? Being that you won the title.
That's probably gonna be one of the most memorable moments of my wrestling career. You know, just a few months after my mom passed, and I did that for her, man.
That's awesome.
Just that venue is just amazing. It's always popping. I love to be there. It's one of my favorites. It's just a great energy, a great crowd. So yeah, that place will always be a special place in my heart.
That was one reason why we wanted to go to that show, was because everybody was always talking about how that crowd was. Yeah. You know what I mean? So we wanted to experience it, and when we came out there, man, I was like, wow. A lot of people. It's always a good turnout, though.
A lot of people likened it to like an ECW feel, like crowd.
Right.
Definitely got some of that, because they were loving the heels there, you know, bad guys. They were loving them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys always have a good turnout, though, man. Any show that we see, if it's online and we get to watch it, or if we go in person, man, it's always a pretty good crowd. You know, like I was talking to one of my coworkers at work, and he was like, "Man, they actually have that many people there?" And I'm like showing him in my phone, like, "Look, bro." And he said, "Man, that's a packed house." Like, I'm like, "Yeah, bro, they doing their thing over there. Like, you gotta check it out." I'm trying to get him to come with his kids, and you know what I mean, trying to get like a big little group of us to come. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to show a bunch of other people that there's more to this wrestling thing than just WWE and what you see on TV. You know what I mean? And I personally, man, like the indies a lot better than that, because you know what I'm saying, you go and spend so much money at a WWE show, bro, and then you don't get to really interact with the wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? We get to come up to the table, meet you guys, get pictures, buy pictures, autographs. You know what I'm saying? I got to hold your belt. You know what I mean? Like, I can't do that at WWE. You know what I'm saying? And you're paying so much money for belts. I mean, for tickets, but yeah, bro. I'm gonna see you in TNA or something, bro.
Yeah, that's
sure. Like
now,
you got some talent, like as far as like flying, you know what I mean? Like the way you can like stand on that rope, that's awesome.
Oh yeah,
that's awesome. Like we all kind of thought you were gonna fall off the rope, you know what I mean? And then you like stood there for a second, and it was like, oh shit, this dude's crazy.
Oh yeah. Man.
Now, what is your goals in wrestling? Is there like a specific like promotion that for you is like the end all be all, or is there NXT?
Yeah, that's definitely the main goal. I feel like if I get there, then I'm complete, you know. But I obviously want to go further than that. Make roster, but NXT, that's the step. That's the big step I want to take.
Now, have you wrestled at any other promotions other than Pure Pro Wrestling?
Yeah, I've wrestled in a few outside of PPW.
What promotions have you wrestled in?
I've wrestled in All Class Independent Wrestling. I've wrestled in Midwest Territory and Fight World Pro.
Are these in Michigan or are they?
All Class Michigan. Fight World was in Ohio, and Midwest was in Indiana.
We're trying to find like more indies and where they're at and all that. So we've been trying to find stuff and go to as much stuff as we can. We got Lansing on our radar. We're going to be going out there here soon.
I feel you.
I hear they be putting on some good shows out there, so we definitely want to go check them out. We just got back tonight from Chaos out in Port Huron. Went out there, and Garland Roger and the Misfits were out there wrestling.
Yeah,
it's a good show out
we ain't gonna talk about that with the Misfits, man. But
so how do you balance wrestling with other aspects of your life?
Oh man, it's just work and wrestling basically. I got a family, I got a girl, I take care of them too. But man, wrestling is my second life. It's always gonna be in my mind throughout the day. I'm always thinking about it, what I can improve on, what can I get better, what can I work out, and it's always gonna be there.
For anybody that's starting out in wrestling, what's your advice to them?
If you mess up, don't take it to heart, because it will be down on you. That's like, I was 14 and I was super hard on myself. 15, 16, I was super hard on myself and I was just super stressed out. I just couldn't take that step back and like take a chill pill and just relax and breathe. And so just don't let it get to you. Like, you got so much room to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Just try to keep that positive mindset.
Is there anybody that you haven't wrestled yet in Pure Pro Wrestling that you look forward to getting in the ring with?
Oh yeah, there's a few. There's Danny Astro, Dylan Knight, me and Derringer. We stepped in the ring a couple times, but never one-on-one. So that's probably my three.
I think that'd be a very good three. I was getting ready to say that myself.
Oh yeah.
Now, you've worked big names: Rhino, Jack Price, Rohit Raju, James Alexander. Can you speak to what it's like work that caliber of a talent, and does it like drive you to hit another level?
It does. It makes me want to hit my second win. It's an honor to step in the ring with them and be able to pick their brain. And Rhino, even though it was like a 4-on-4 tag match and I was able to team with him, I was still able to pick his brain. And it was just a great opportunity. And it's like, man, there's a whole nother level and I want to get there. And it's just great being able to have the opportunity to step in the ring with them.
Yeah, dude, I could just imagine what that'd be like to be able to talk to Rhino about putting a match together and all that, bro. That'd be awesome. You know, he's a legend. You know what I mean? He's a legend, bro. Like,
seen an interview where he was talking. AJ Styles was talking about the match they did in TNA and how he put the whole thing like together. He was like just giving that man his flowers, like about how awesome it turned out.
Yeah, cause like I got his action figure.
Oh yeah.
And then, yeah, it's like now I got a match with him. It's crazy.
Right. Kind of like came full circle in a way. You know what I mean?
Who would have thought? You know?
Right. But see, like that just goes to show, man. Like that shows what caliber of a human being you are. You know what I'm saying? It shows your talent. You know what I'm saying? That this company and this promotion is gonna stand behind you and back you and feel comfortable enough to put you in the ring with a legend. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like all these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like what you guys are doing over there, man. What Xavier Justice is doing over there at Pure Pro, man, is out cold. He's on some next level shit, man. He's like my opinion, bro, I feel like he's like the Vince McMahon of the independent scene in Michigan right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, you guys are like drawing big crowds. You know what I'm saying? And the storyline, the stories that's in place, man, right now is like I'm digging it, bro. Like I'm behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing Danny Astro put his title on the line against a career. You know what I mean? Like that's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? That's a man's livelihood. You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready for Retro Slam. I'm ready to see the Misfits and Obsidian. Like all these stories, bro. Is like I've been following like through even on social media, you know what I'm saying? Like seeing them interact on Facebook and post things about one another, man, it's great. It's entertaining for one. Like I get a kick out of all of it, you know what I mean? So I can't wait for Retro Slam to see a lot of this shit take place, bro. Like you like doing some shit over there, man.
The Retro Slam has been pretty crazy. It's like all these stories are just gonna unfold, all this build up, all this tension.
Right. A ladder match, you know what I mean? Like, man, I can't wait to see that, you know. But so that's like the your guys' WrestleMania, you know what I mean? So like that's what I can't wait for, you know what I'm saying? Like and the venue that it's actually at, I've been to like WWE shows there. You know, I saw like Chris Benoit wrestle in that building. I saw Sting come down from the ceiling in that building. Like, you know, Diamond Dallas Page came out. Diamond cut a lot of people. So, I mean, there's been some legends, you know, that just wrestled in that building. You know what I mean? So it's in a historic type thing, and you know, all in itself. So, if I was in your position or anybody's position, just to wrestle in a building, knowing that, you know, them caliber of wrestlers were in, would be awesome to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty wild because my dad used to work there. So I was like 3, 4, 5 years old, just walking around backstage, helping them with the keg coolers and all that. And
That's awesome.
13 years later, I'm gonna be wrestling in that same building.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Now, how do you promote yourself and build? Like, how do you build your brand?
Yeah, so far, I need to get some stuff printed for the shows to advertise more, but definitely social media and word of mouth.
You got any merch currently available?
I do have shirts and I have pictures. I'm gonna have some more shirts for Retro Slam.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, your merch.
Oh, yeah.
Flyer Drake.
Yeah, Retro Slam.
Mm-hmm.
Now the high flying style that you use, what type of toll does that take on the body, man?
I don't know, because being young definitely helps. Being flexible, athletic. I try not to slow down. I try to stay consistent with workouts and cardio and all that, so I can help my body grow and not like stop, go. Mm-hmm. So just consistent. And it does take a toll from time to time. The bruises, the soreness. I definitely have to take chill days where I just have to take a step back and let my body heal. But the high flying, it's just, you got to condition your body. You can't stop and go.
Yeah, there's been a few times, bro. I seen you out there just the other night, man. I seen you out there and you had a nice mark on your side right there, bro. I bet that's probably lumped up pretty good, bruised up right now. So, like, man, like, gosh, man, I was like, man, this dude got hurt right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you was in there just going to town. Like, you guys were not, like, it irks me when people say fake. You know what I'm saying? It's not, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we're front row. You know, we're so close to the ring. We're damn near in the ring with you guys. You know what I'm saying? And all your guys' shit was connected hard. You know what I'm saying? You guys were, man. It was a legit match. That's all I'm gonna say. It was a legit match.
Yeah.
And you definitely had the marks, scars, and scrapes to show for it afterwards.
Always do.
I'm like kind of lost in my fandom with you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, been wanting to get you on here, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got the goal, man. I guarantee you're gonna be in NXT, AEW, TNA. You're gonna be somewhere, bro. And I mean, and probably not like 10 years time, probably like very soon. You know what I'm saying? I could see one of them companies picking you up soon. You know what I mean? Like probably within the next couple years, the latest type shit. You know what I mean?
I appreciate
So,
that.
so yeah, man, I'm a little nervous at the moment, bro. Having your caliber of a star on my platform right now, bro.
Hey, man, no need to be nervous.
I
Yeah.
got a question for you.
Yo,
What wrestlers inspired you?
Rey Mysterio for sure.
I can see that.
It was mostly Rey Mysterio, and then Lucha Underground popped up. That was like my second biggest one to watch. So people like Killshot or Swerve Strickland, Drago, Pentagon Jr.,
Mm-hmm.
all of them, and the Lucha style. And then when I was older, it turned into Nakamura. So
Shinsuke,
yeah,
strong style.
Yeah, I loved it.
I get down with Shinsuke. He's, you know, I like different styles of wrestling. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see all just one style. Nice to see like, you know, Shinsuke with strong style. You know, you get a high flyer in there, and then you get like a, you know, big, you know, just throw you around type person. You know, powerhouse.
I try to be Swiss Army knife. Like I am a flyer. I can got hops for days, but I like to mix striking and some grappling. Like with Rohit, I was throwing some suplexes, but with Riley, I was throwing some strikes. You know, I always try to be like that Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, that's true, bro. I feel that because like when I was watching you out there perform, I was like seeing how you were changing it up. You know what I'm saying? Like one time I see you at a match do it this way, and then the next show I see you, you know what I'm saying, with somebody else do it that way. You know what I mean? So it is for sure, bro. You do mix it up a lot differently. With depends on who you're in there with. You got an arsenal, man, and that's something great to have. You know what I mean? You picking the right brains. You know what I'm saying? You got the right teachers behind you. You know what I mean? Um, dude, you got the title, bro. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people get them opportunities. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people are bad as you, bro, to be able to have that. You know what I mean? You that dude, bro.
I try to be, man.
Like when you're working on a new move,
Mhm.
how do you go go about it? You know, and like how do you affect that move?
Just repetition.
Repetition. Do you like go to like a gymnastic place and try it out there first or something? You know, or is it just in a ring?
Not the practice ring. Just repetition. Get it down over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Is there any move that you have done once that you'll never do again?
Oh man. Probably a running corkscrew shooter star press.
Oh man.
To get it down, I got it down twice, and I can down after that. So I'm keeping it in the bag. I'll dust it off. I want to keep practicing down the line, but that one is one I will not do.
That's crazy.
So, is there a move that do you like to a fan probably doesn't look all that like it would hurt, but it really hurts?
Probably, man, I don't even know. If it's at practice, it'll probably be any like kick I throw, like an enziguri or the knee I finish with, because I just throw my body. You know, I don't care how I land.
Huh.
So when I practice it, it hurts, but in the match, I just got that adrenaline going.
So you don't feel it till afterwards.
And I'll throw a code breaker every here and then, but man, those hurt no matter what. It's just straight back. And I don't throw them unless I feel like I really have to. I'd be like, oh yeah, that's the exclamation point. And then I throw it in there. But I know I got to take a risk with it.
You got any memorable road stories from traveling? You guys are like the only independent that travels in.
Oh, man. One time I crashed my car. I was with ISO Rico, and I picked him.
Two fly, huh?
Yeah, from Two Fly house, and then we was back to mine, so I could grab my bags, crashed my car in the rain, drove it back, took my dad's car, drove like 2 hours out to our venue, showed up late, but man, still had a great time.
You made it.
Yeah, we made
Hey,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a memorable road moment right there.
Oh yeah.
What's been what's like a most memorable like interaction with a fan that you remember?
Man, what the shame. I'd have to think about it. Snap. My memory's not that great, but I haven't had really nothing that's like been eye popping so far. I guess just autographs and stuff like that. That still crazes me. Like I'm human. I'm just like y'all, but y'all want my autograph?
Right. That's
Anytime
cool.
I get autographs, you know.
Yeah, I got a good one for you. You could wrestle anyone, past or present. Who would it be?
It'd probably be Ricochet, but as Prince Puma, 2016 Lucha Underground.
Hell yeah.
Answer.
Oh yeah.
Is there any like major independent promotion that stands out to you that you would like to wrestle for?
Probably just the big ones. Any big ones that want me, like MLW, JCW, GCW, like any of them that want me for real.
Right.
I'll show up. I'll try to do my best and do what I do. Hopefully they want me back.
Have you ever sent like any tapes or videos or anything of yours to like TNA or WWE or anything?
Nah, not yet. I wanted to wait till felt like I was ready. Like maybe if I sent it now, they could get a glimpse, but I knew they wouldn't want me now. But I want them to be like, all right, if he's ready, like I want to be at that point where I know I will be ready. You know.
Right. I get it. You don't necessarily want to show them just yet. You know what I'm saying? You want everything ironed just right.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man, you got a good head on your shoulders, man. You got a good mindset for this, bro. That's why I feel like, you know what I'm saying, the long term game, you know what I'm saying, you got a good plan for it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
like you being patient. You're not rushing into it, you know what I mean? Like everybody wants that quick gratification, you know what I'm saying? So for you to be patient, you know what I'm saying, and not send them tapes just shit, you know what I mean? Like we all know you got the talent, you know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of
maturity,
when,
you know what I'm saying, and
right?
Wisdom, yeah.
For sure, you know what I'm saying, and that's very respectful, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that way when they do get you, you know what I'm saying, they know that you mature enough, and you know what I'm saying, that they feel that they can trust you with your age, you know what I'm saying? Dude, you gonna get there, bro.
Yeah.
I get, yeah, I was just curious because you know they got that new ID thing or whatever. You can send some tapes that way.
Yeah.
Is there a specific type of like match type that you want to try?
Probably a ladder match. I've never had I had a step ladder match in the juniors. That was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but never a full on ladder match. I feel like I could do some crazy things given the opportunity.
I think so.
Yeah, I think you'd probably invent some shit, bro. You're like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
So, what's your preference for as far as like wrestling outside, or inside a building somewhere?
For me, it doesn't really matter. I can wrestle inside or outside. Most of my shows have been inside, but to me, I'm gonna do my thing. You know, inside or outside. How many fans are there? Weather isn't a thing to me for real. It comes down to skill. You know.
Right.
What's what is your favorite city that you've wrestled in?
It probably is Bay City. If not Bay City, then Flint. Yeah. Detroit was pretty fire though.
No.
I'm not going.
The show,
Yeah, it was.
The show was awesome, man. The crowd was on.
I was curious too, bro. I was like, me and Grim were talking about it. And I'm like, man, I wonder how it's gonna be. It's like their first time in the D. You know what I mean? Like, I know there's wrestling fans everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But I was just curious at how it was gonna turn out, and I shouldn't even have thought about it, bro. Because it's pure pro, man. You guys show up, people are gonna come. You know what I mean? Like, you guys got a great product. You know what I'm saying? You guys put on a great show. People are gonna show up. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
But yeah, bro, thanks for coming on our channel, bro. We really appreciate it, man.
Of course, man.
Is there anything you wanna say before we end the episode? Anything you want to say to James Alexander?
Hey, man. That score is going to get evened out, bro. It's going to be 2-2. I'm going to leave my all, and I'm going to push you past your limits like you pushed me past mine. All right. That's a fact. Because I am the Cruiserweight champ. And this belt ain't going nowhere for a long, long time. That's a fact.
Appreciate it, dude.
Yo, appreciate y'all.
I can't wait till Retro Slam.
Either. Y'all gonna see a whole different me.
Well, look, man. No, you gonna even that score. So
Yeah, I can't wait for that, man.